When I was a younger adult, hanging around the wrong groups, getting into drugs, um, hanging out, the drinking and stuff like that. Being from Baltimore, I seen a lot of stuff up there. I've been arrested a few times. It was almost hitting rock bottom. It took a few years for me to see that this is not the life that you want to live every day. You can do better. I knew I could do better. I've lost some friends over it. I had to literally go into like my own shell, solitude, and just had to distance myself. My family, we all moved down to Jacksonville, Florida, and it wasn't to come down here and repeat what happens in Baltimore. But about 2015, I started saving, every little penny I could towards starting school. After I started school, I was laid off, so it was a buzz killer. That quickly diminished my savings of what I did have, and it was a make or break, moment.
Mike had difficulty staying in his program because he had run out of money, basically. A lot of times when people are in these situations and they keep getting, no on job applications and, no for school and all these negative things, they tend to go back to that lifestyle.
The idea is to take him out of that situation and put him in a position where he can support himself and his family.
In A-STEP, we don't really provide just emergency funding. That's not what we do. So we initially told Mike we didn't know if we could accept him. He said, "I'm willing to do anything. I've kind of come to the end of my rope, and I'm really upset because I've worked really hard to get here."
She really comforted me, consoled me. Because when I first met her, I was crying.
After you get to know him and you really listen to his story and you feel his heartache of what he's been through and where he's trying to go and how hard he's worked to overcome, things, you're going to take a chance on him because he's just that kind of guy. Like, you want to help him. He enrolled in the HVAC program, which we thought just taking that initiative was really good.
She set me up through the A-STEP program to help me complete college and better myself and strive for success. And I just like, providing people comfort. So it's nothing like, hooking up your unit, hooking up all your ductwork and cutting that unit on, hearing it hum, it brings a pleasure to me.
Anytime he got down, he would call us, and that's the relationship that's key to our program. Is these students know that we're not just there for education reasons. That's our main, goal, is to get them through an educational program, but we're really there to support everything about their life. With Martha, it's really the relationship building and the trust building, I think, that has made a difference with Mike.
When we work with these students, it's so much one-on-one that it doesn't end when we finish our job. It goes beyond that.
She helped out for one Christmas, helping the girls with Christmas gifts under the tree. Because that first few months, it was very trying, helping keep food on the table. Checked on me every week, to make sure I was still coming to class, my life good in school, good at home.
The program he did was enough to get him a job, but I think Michael's capable of a lot more. He's now managing, all of the maintenance.
I really admire Michael for everything he has done so far. And I know he's not done yet. He's a really good student. He has a really good soul.
I look forward to being hopefully a good mentor for someone else. I can relate, I can tell them about my past. I've went through this trial and tribulation and, it's something better out there. So anything that I can do to pay it forward for the younger generation or anybody my age or older that might be going through something, it can be done. Anything can be achieved through willpower and God and a little help from angels such as Miss Jill at A-STEP and Goodwill.